First off, I want to say hello to everybody who's watching this video. And this is going to be the French Principles Plan for French 2. And I wrote it out on a script just in case, anything happens that I may accidentally do, like messing up the audio quality for some reason, or just in case. I wrote it into a script, and I'm going to be reading it out and teaching basically what we did in French 2 this year. Alright. In this video, I'm going to explain what I learned in 2 of our French 2 main units and explain the key aspects of each. The first unit is furniture and rooms and houses. This was one of the units that our class took the most time on this year. In this unit, there are many cognates, which means words that sound or are spelled the same in French and English. Cognates make it easier to learn a language. This unit includes many cognates for furniture, like le table and le sofa, which you may be able to understand or guess means the table and the sofa. Unlike the furniture, the names of different rooms and houses have practically no cognates. Most of the words regarding rooms in a house start with la salle, which means the room in English. For example, la salle de bain, which means the bathroom. There is also a different word for the different floors of a building, l'étage, which means the floor in English. Fun fact, in France, people use different names for the different floors of a building. For example, in France, the second floor in the USA would be called the first floor in France. Also, the first floor in the USA is called the ground floor in France. Another unit that we learned much about this year in French is all about clothing and accessories. How to describe the color and texture of those clothing. Unlike the past unit I talked about, this one doesn't have many cognates, which made it slightly harder to learn, which is one reason it was a longer unit, but also this unit comes with many different types of shirts, pants, etc. Which means more words to memorize, making the unit much, much harder than the previous. There are also a few words that sound very similar to each other, like chaussette and chaussure, which also made the unit slightly harder. To describe the texture of an object, all you have to do is add en coton if you want to say made of cotton, for example. And to describe a color, you will just have to add the color right next to the word. For example, you could say une écharpe blanche, which means a white scarf. And to add both at the same time, you could say une écharpe blanche en coton. There are many places in the world where French is spoken. It is spoken in a portion of Canada, Southeast Asia, Africa, and in France. Many people around the world learned French as a result of colonization. French is even spoken in the United States, in Louisiana, in the Deep South. Canada, in the recent past, has had major disputes over what language should be spoken, primarily in their country, and the French are proud of their language and do not want to be titled as English speakers. Much of the colonial effect of French can be seen today on the French continent. Many Vietnamese, Africans, and French Canadians travel to France to study in the French language. French is a very vibrant language and culture, and Francophiles are people who are very proud of their culture and their language. This is going to be my French Principles Plan project, and yeah, I don't really know what to say. Bye.